Hello everybody, hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful, and in today's video we will be evolving the new MR that has recently come out. The one, the only, the Fallen. Now let's get on. Hope only leads to despair. And there we go, the Fallen. Right there, right there, right there. So, with this new character, we gotta see how he works, you know? It's a new MR, maybe we'll get an evolution, probably not. But, you know, you can already see a lot from here. We got the adapt wheels, similar to how they have it in ALS. I don't know if it's the exact same mechanics, but we'll see. He leads embodiment of fear, 900 damage, 50 range, 0.2 seconds, 3,000 cost. So he's not too expensive, but you know, he's something you can work with. Excuse me, he's something you can work with for sure. Let's get him on maxed out. Pretty expensive, but you know, we'll deal. 2.6k every 0.2 seconds now. Fierce fighter, big bad boss, curse, darkness incarnate, devil's power, embodiment of fear, immortal, blah blah blah, all the good stuff. Now let's get some decent stats rolled on him. And since he's a really good MR, we can only hope for some of, if not the best traits. So what we're aiming for is Survivor or Divine Treasure. But you know, I'm only willing to dip under 200 of these tokens, so I'm not gonna make it take forever. So let's see what we get. Ooh, okay, we got it. We got Survivor, plus 40% attack, plus 20% summon, and plus 150% summon/hunter XP. Alright everybody, so let's get him down and let's see what he does off rip. Doesn't seem to have any special cutscenes, so kind of disappointing. I was expecting him to, but you know, of course we can turn on I guess they changed the UI. It's been a minute since I've seen it, so I'm not too sure how it all works out. So let's get like 100 mil. Let's see what, or 100k. 100 mil. Let's see what he can do against that. 5 speed. Let's look at his attack effects. Okay, some simple cleaves, nothing too special. That 0.18 SPA is really going stupid. Now his passive, okay, adapts every 3 minutes. Each adaptation will provide additional bonuses. Increases attack by 15% and allows Sukuna to resist all debuffs. Increases attack by 15%, unlocks Malevolent Shrine. Increases attack by 15%, reduces the cooldown of Malevolent Shrine of 35 seconds, usable 3 times. Insane. Increases attack by 15%, unlocks Divine Treasure. I imagine that's what you get to summon Maharaga in this thing right here. I don't know the name for it. Increases attack by 15. This unit's attacks ignore enemies' abilities and temporarily cancel the abilities of the attacked enemy. This unit, Maharaga, will deal 3 times bonus damage to boss enemies. That sounds really broken. Increases attack by 3%. Maharaga and Agito gain 10,000 XP. Unlocks defensive adaptation. Interesting. So let's summon another one. He's gonna make real quick work of that, of course. Now let's get some quick upgrades on him. Dismantle, he gets a normalish SPA, and as you can see, pretty strong ability. Works out pretty fine, and it works pretty well. So as you can see, got all the slices going straight through. Nice effect, I like it. Now, for now, let's just turn up the graphics. Let's see if it looks any better with the higher graphics setting. Oh, yep, that's a lot more, that's for sure. So let's get a few more upgrades on him. We get the Cleave Web AoE, and he gets the Cursed Elephant that you would see in the raid where you have to beat him. Now, for some reason, I can't. Typically, they would show you like the damage the elephant does, but I guess not this time. So the elephant has a full AoE effect too, similarly. So we can see it all the way from over here. We get the Cursed Web, and then we get the elephant spewing water on the ground. So let's get more upgrades on him. He gets this upgrade, he gets this thing right here. Not too sure what it is, but I know it's a part of Megami's kit. Same with the elephant, of course. That's one more upgrade, doesn't get anything for it. And here's another upgrade, and he gets the super big bad new. Now, here we go with the strongest stuff. Deal Adapt damage times 50% attack. Oh, attacks 30 times over 30 seconds with hemorrhage. Okay, requires adapt 2. Now, I'm not sure if there's a way to tell which adaptation you're on at the moment, but I'm sure like you'll be able to tell inside the game. Tribute this unit's summons Maharaga and Agito and increases their XP by. Okay, yeah. Divine adaptation teleports Maharaga to the base, protects base for 60 seconds, requires adapt 6. So I'm assuming when we're in the practice, we automatically get all the adaptations. So that's why we have the abilities right here. So that makes sense. You can only use the abilities when you fully adapted, or when you get that certain adaptation level. Now, naturally, he summons in these bisons that he had in the stage earlier. They're fire. They seem to be about double his attack. Oh, some are even a little bit more. So I'm thinking that they increase. Oh no, I wonder why that one is. Oh, do they get stronger as they go on? They get stronger as they go on. Interesting. Wonder how that works. Maybe it's in one of his passives. Either way, even if it is, I don't really care to look at it right now. So let's see. This is attacks change at all? Nope, not at all. But we do get to see the attacks of everybody else, which are big. Now we can just put the graphics on auto, whatever the game decides to keep it at. Now let's try going for something bigger. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Let's see what he can do against one bill. Absolutely demolishing it. And this is on 1-time speed too. So we've already seen the effects. Let's just crank up the speed so we can just get this over with as quickly as possible. And let's see. Oh, I thought you could do 5-time speed on here. Guess not. Maybe they changed it. Maybe that's what that's for. But, you know, 3-time speed is enough for now. So it's working pretty well. This unit's really strong. So with that being said, let's look at some of the other things this unit can do for us. Let's look at the Malevolent Shrine. Let's get a few of these guys up in here, and let's use Malevolent Shrine. Okay. Domain expansion. We get a big effect, and now we have Malevolent Shrine going off. Hopefully the recording isn't lagging, but if it is, then that sucks. But Malevolent Shrine is going on and it's going crazy. So it gives it a 1000 global cooldown, so it's not bad, but it does get it done pretty well. I think that even increased his damage. Maybe that's a part of it. It's hard to tell, but you know, seems decent. I like it. Okay, now we can see huge new 8.29 mil, but I think that's the only one we can see. Oh, Tranquil Deer, it doesn't do anything. Maybe that's what's increasing the damage of these bisons, because we're getting up to 30, up to 40 mil. Okay, now it says he's on adaptation level 3. Just saw that above his head. Now I'm trying to see, how do I check the, okay, the total elephant is 3.31 mil. Now we can't use Divine Treasure yet, so we gotta wait till he adapts one more time, and then we can see how strong this ability is. Oh, I think the bison might be increasing the base HP, so that's why it's going up slowly. Interesting. That's very useful for if you don't want to have to bring a unit that increases base HP, but it is a really slow regen, so you might actually need it regardless. So, you know, we'll just have to be the judge of that. Gotta wait our 3 minutes. So when those 3 minutes are up, hopefully we can get this ability up and see how good it is. I don't think I need to show you guys the defensive adaptation for Maharaga. That's pretty self-explanatory. He's going to teleport Maharaga to the base, and Maharaga is going to protect the base. So, you know, all the good stuff. Now, Divine Adaptation. We use it with this treasure I summon, and you get all the good stuff. So now we have him here with Maharaga doing 27.74 million and Agito doing 13.87 million with rising voltage, and Maharaga has resist. So we already have him here, as strong as he is. Now let's see how fast they can mow this down. They are absolutely destroying. I don't feel like this is way faster. I know this is way faster. That's the best part. And Sukuna being full AoE as he is, that was without buffs. So now you gotta factor in leader. Let's get leader down. Then you gotta factor in Kisuke. Let's turn him off so he doesn't attack anybody. Let's get him all the way up there. Let's get his Benihime buff going. And you can see how strong this guy can get. Let's get you down too. Let's get the range buff. And let's get this too, because why not? And now he's all the way up to 22.66 million on his own. Does that increase the summons? I don't believe it does, but you know, we might as well check. Of course not. Let's just see, because the summons should be gaining a lot more HP off the rip too. Of course they are. This is impressive, like really impressive. So let's see, what can he do to a bill? Absolutely destroy it. That's what he can do. It didn't even get far. So now it begs the question, what can he do to 10 bill? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, another 0. This is 10 bill, by the way. Already a bill short. And then we have the Bisons coming in that are gonna do an insane amount of damage too. Like he can probably solo 10 bill. And that's crazy to say typically, but I guess when you got Sukuna the Fallen, it's not impossible. So that's what matters the most in this situation. It's not impossible. And he's not even at his max strength because he hasn't fully adapted. It's insane how strong this unit can get if you give it the time it requires. And it's so versatile too, because that's 10 bill just gone. Wow, this unit is really good. I strongly recommend all of you guys get it. And if you guys are looking for the video on how to complete the new event that came out for the Sukuna boss, I'll be showing you guys that shortly, similar with the Gojo one. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this showcase, and I'll get to you guys with how to beat the stage. With that being said, see you guys.